Pastor E. A. Adeboye's book, Uncommon Greatness, is a profound spiritual guide that outlines the divine path to a level of greatness that is not ordinary or achievable by mere human effort. The book draws heavily from biblical examples and spiritual principles to highlight how believers can rise above mediocrity and live a life marked by divine distinction. Pastor Adeboye reveals that uncommon greatness is a product of intimacy with God, obedience, sacrifice, and service. Core themes and lessons. 1. Understanding greatness. Greatness, in God's eyes, is not measured by wealth, fame, or power, but by alignment with divine purpose, righteous living, and kingdom impact. Uncommon greatness is not for everyone. It is reserved for those who are willing to pay the price and walk closely with God. 2. The God factor in greatness. God is the author and giver of greatness. True greatness cannot be achieved apart from Him. Those who desire to be unusually great must surrender completely to God's will and purpose. Divine election plays a key role. God sometimes chooses the weak to confound the mighty. 1 Corinthians 1 verse 27. 3. Biblical examples of uncommon greatness. David, from a shepherd boy to a king because of his heart for God. Joseph rose from slavery and prison to become prime minister because he remained faithful and trusted God's timing. Esther displayed courage and strategic wisdom, securing the deliverance of her people. Elisha achieved double the miracles of Elijah through hunger for greater anointing and unwavering service. These examples emphasize that God raises those who are humble, faithful, and obedient. 4. Qualities of uncommonly great people. Obedience. Swift and complete obedience to God's instructions is non-negotiable. Faithfulness in little, promotion in the kingdom. Begins with consistency in small responsibilities. Sacrifice. True greatness often involves pain and personal cost, e.g., fasting, prayer, giving, service. Humility. Greatness thrives in hearts that do not seek self-glory. Vision. Uncommon achievers are driven by divine purpose, not ambition. 5. The role of anointing. Greatness is spiritual before it becomes physical. The anointing of God empowers ordinary men to do extraordinary things. Elisha's story illustrates how persistence and spiritual hunger can unlock greater dimensions of power and impact. 6. The danger of self-exaltation. Pastor Adeboye warns against pride. Lucifer lost his position because he sought to exalt himself. God promotes the humble and resists the proud. James 4 verse 6. 7. The price of uncommon greatness. Total consecration, full dedication to God's agenda, is a requirement. Patience in process, like Joseph and David. Enduring seasons of preparation is vital. Spiritual discipline, fasting, prayer, study, and meditation are critical for divine empowerment. 8. Divine promotion and timing. Promotion comes from God, not from men. Psalm 75 verses 6 to 7. God lifts in His own time, and He knows when you are ready for greatness. 9. Becoming a vessel of honor. God uses clean and available vessels, too. Timothy 2:20-21. Moral purity, integrity, and spiritual sensitivity are prerequisites for sustained greatness. Conclusion. Uncommon greatness is not about chasing fame or success by worldly standards. It is about positioning oneself in God's will and walking faithfully until He elevates you for His glory. Pastor Adeboye challenges readers to desire more than average, to seek God's purpose, embrace the price of greatness, and become vessels of eternal impact. The book is a call to spiritual diligence, deeper intimacy with God, and living with a kingdom mindset. Those who embrace its message are positioned to become not just successful, but exceptional, according to heaven's definition. If you enjoy this audiobook summary, do well to like and subscribe for a more insightful and faith-lifting book summary. Grab a copy of this book today for more depth,